helping to set up. I told chat a few weeks ago that I did I did a test setup of this. It's been a month now. It's been actually a month to the day where I did the test to make sure everything works. Who uses shoes in their house? You got me on that one. If it's not shoes, it's slippers. So here I am. It works. Everything works. See? So here's the thing. I set this camera up, because I was thinking of chopping up vegetables and things like this. I don't know. Is the music really that loud, you guys? I have it on almost 0 now. Okay. Is that better? Anyways, alright, thank you, chat. So what if I turn it up here, though? How's this? Is that too loud? That's okay? That volume's okay? Alright. So, I'll do this instead. Chat won a poll a few weeks ago for me to do pizza, and at first I was thinking, man, pizza, that's weird, but now I'm glad. I'm really glad it's pizza, because it's not as involved as other things. So for a first time cooking stream, I think it's good. It's easy. It's not easy. Take that back. It's not easy, but it's a little bit more simplified. So I'll show you what I got. And I told you guys I was going to cheat, that I wasn't going to make my own dough either, because I've tried that before and it was a disaster. The quality of what you have really matters, and I couldn't find the right, I think they called it brewer's yeast. I couldn't find the right yeast to get the dough to rise the way I wanted it to. Music too loud again? Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off for now. We are in a different setup, so I'm sure the audio just picks up and bounces off differently in this room. So I'm gonna put what if I put music on my speaker in the living room instead? Let me see. What's this? Okay. Doesn't look great. No. All right. All right, there's some free copyright-free music for you guys. So I also feel like this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to read chat, especially because this is the first time doing this. And here we are. Anyways, what was I saying? I feel like this camera isn't really that necessary, and also because of the way I had to set up the webcam and everything. Look, I'll show you guys all this crap here to be able to get everything plugged in and run. So for some reason, that's weird. My notifications are not alerting. They're not going off. The sound is not going off. So let's see who I missed. Big Howl. Mighty Morphin Pizza. Thanks for the subs, you guys. Fan Champ. Thanks for the 2 months. Screaming Gremlin for life. Thank you for the sub. Tactical. Thanks for the 2 months. Untitled bonus track. Thank you for the sub. Thanks for supporting my channel, you guys. What's up? Do people stream with dirty kitchens? I'm sure they do, right? This is my first time streaming, so definitely not changing any of my setup. Even if you ask nicely, not gonna happen. I tested lights, I tested camera placement, and working with webcams in a kitchen is not easy. No, it's not a dirty kitchen. Somebody said, I'm glad your kitchen is clean. And I'm saying, do people stream dirty? So, yeah, it's kind of difficult. When I did the test a month ago, I had this camera here, this webcam, and then I had another one up here for the stove. But since we're not using the stove so much today, I don't care about that today. But this is the best position for now. The Kramer 22, thanks for the sub. What's up? 8 a.m. in Russia. All right. So let me figure out why my alerts. No, they're not muted. That's strange that they're not. The audio is not coming through though. It's kind of annoying. How weird. I am not cooking a duck. No way. Vagrant Voice gifted 10 subs. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, like I said, this took me a lot longer to get going than I would have hoped tonight. Texting for support. I'm getting my support open. Yes. Actually, I should text support. What's up? Good idea. Okay. So I decided to make the easiest pizza. Here's the dough I got. Okay, it's pre-made dough. I've used it before and it turned out pretty good, but like I said, pizza is not easy to make. I do a horrible job of rolling out the dough, so I'm a little scared of how it will turn out, but the quality of this is pretty good, so I know this at least. Yes, it's pre-made dough, but they make it fresh on the spot, so I know it's good. Tomato sauce, can you guys see that? Okay, and mozzarella. That is it. Then maybe I'll let chat decide on this. I will let chat decide. To anchovy or not to anchovy? That is the question. Yes, so for those of you just joining saying pre-made dough, no. I've talked about this before. When chat voted for pizza, I told you guys, if I do pizza, I'm getting pre-made dough. Homemade dough is so difficult. I've done it. I failed. And until somebody shows me the right way to do it, I'm not going to mess with that on stream. These are really good quality anchovies. Super good quality. I like these. I eat them all the time. What is the appliance by the windowsill? It's a cheese grater. So where should I even start? Cleaning the counter. So, back to the webcam. I did not bring the camera in the kitchen. Did not bring the camera in the kitchen. Too scared for that. So where I'm going to roll out the dough is over there. simply because there's too many electronics over here and I don't want to get any flour near them. So I'll leave this stuff so you guys can see for now. Dang, you need a ring light to light this stuff. Use a phone light for now. There you go. All right. Actually, yeah, let me clean the counter first. I already cleaned this earlier, but since I'm rolling dough straight on the counter, I'm going to be a little extra cautious. And I didn't sanitize it all the way, I just cleaned it with soap. And I'm really not feeling this song, but my hands are wet, so I can't change it. That's what you get. Price you pay for copyright free. Alright, so when I clean my counters, because they're granite, I don't bleach them. I use alcohol to sanitize. Because I read that's best for granite. Alright, so I let that sit for like a minute or whatever. What else did I want to do? What else? Vinegar does work too. But the smell. I don't mind it, but cleaning every time with it, yeah. All right. So it's been a while since I made a pizza. Like I said, for those of you just joining right now, I have bleach smells bad, and it's also not good for granite countertops, by the way. No, I'm drinking just ginger tea right now, not rice tea. So, what was I saying? Okay, I've only made pizza, I think, 3 times. Or attempted to. 4 times. The first time I actually tried to make it with real homemade dough. This time, like I said, I bought it. Every time I've done it, I can't roll it out right. It looks terrible. It looks ugly. So we're going to try. But this is what I usually do when I make a recipe that I haven't made before. Or maybe I just need to remind myself of something. I try to search for it in the language that the dish originates from. Excuse me. So I'm not going to look in English how to roll out pizza dough. I'm going to look in Italian. So thank goodness for translator. They say stretching is better than rolling. Okay. See, haven't heard that before. That's good. Well, kind of good to know. No onions? Okay, I thought about this. I had to go to 2 different stores. I went to one store for this and the rest for this stuff. I thought about it. I was going to do something just with a lot of vegetables. But again, it gets messy. Doing it at home is different. The temperature of your like standard oven at home is not the same as a wood-fired oven or restaurant-grade pizza oven. So I don't want to mess with like onions and olives, which I love, love, love on pizza. For me, that's basically always what I order when I order pizza. Something with onions and with black olives for sure. So not gonna do that because I want it to turn out edible. It's all with the hands. I hate pan pizza. Blech. No, pan pizza or deep dish. I hate deep dish pizza. Use a pizza stone. I only have, I'll pull it out in a second, but I only have a metal tray. So that's what I'm using. I did barbecue a pizza once and that turned out super good. Deep dish pizza is, nah, man, nah. It's like a bowl of flavorless sauce. So today is just mozzarella, tomato sauce, and basil, and then maybe some anchovies. All right, so where is my mouse? Hey, mouse. Hey, Rebellious. What's up, Raiders? My alerts aren't working for some reason, so I didn't get that alert. If you're still watching, welcome to my channel. I'm making pizza. This is my first cooking stream ever. And I've been talking to chat about it for a long time. It's something that I've been wanting to do, but of course, like taking all of your equipment and cams in a kitchen setting is something you have to do very carefully so you don't ruin anything. Glad it's pizza. Yes, and chat voted for me to make pizza a few weeks ago, so that is why. What's up, Shubat? You had to give up pizza because gluten intolerance? Oh, sorry. But they do make gluten-free dough. I don't know where you live, but yeah, don't remind me of that mess. Thank you very much. Cooking with Uncle Gray. Oh yes. Cauliflower dough. Blah. Why even? Just at that point, give up. What did I want to look at? Anybody know why alerts in OBS might not be sounding off? I have a feeling it's because I had just completely changed my setup, but I could be wrong. Always a ghost in the machine, right? I'm going to turn this off for now. No, it's nicer. Covers the ugly wires. I cannot restart now that I'm live. There's been problems with OBS for the past few days. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. So, that kind of sucks. I'll just try to keep an eye on my alert screen then every few minutes. So, what I want to do, I wanted to show you guys how I would search if I was doing this on my own anyways. All right. Here we are. All right, so that is so weird. So I'm gonna look up how to roll pizza dough. Stendere. What does that mean? Yeah, I knew that did not seem right. But anyways, we'll try it. It'll probably... No, you know what I'm gonna look? There, that's better. Okay. I have like copyright free music on. I had music on through the computer when I started a few minutes ago, but everybody was saying it was too loud. And I don't want to mess around regulating that the entire stream. Okay. I have dark mode on, but because I'm using private windows, sometimes it goes away and that's annoying. Okay. What I want to see is if they actually show me how to roll the dough. What is this? He's cooking it in a pan. Fired. No. Okay, how about this one? Okay. Give it to me. Show me the magic. No. No. Come on. Okay. My dough is not... See, even the dough I got is not that elevated, which is kind of annoying. It's not risen that much. So he's... Okay, somebody else mentioned this. Pulling, stretching more than actually rolling. So far he's only used his hands. That's it? His is a little thick though, huh? So no rolling? Alright, let's watch one more video. I want to be sure. Also, I turned my oven on broil because the highest it goes to is 500 Fahrenheit. Okay. There's some alerts. I heard that. That's weird. Okay, so alerts seem to be working now. One even Steven. Thanks for the 2 months. Artificer is now an official D&D class. Okay. We're cooking pizza, though. Uh-huh. Give me my webpage back. Okay. No video? Yes, video.
Ciao e benvenuti.
Whoa. No. Come on. Fast forward. Fast forward. Show me how you... Okay. So far, both videos, nobody used a roller. They only use their hands.
Okay.
Only hands. All right. Now I want to look up one more thing, which was the temperature. Never roll pizza, lady. Yeah, I took this out before I started the stream so it wasn't cold either. That's for the levitation. Okay. See, look. 485 degrees centigrade is what in Fahrenheit? $900 Fahrenheit. Should I leave it on broil, chat? What do you think? So that was the thing that I said from the very beginning. Why I didn't want to do pizza is because it's very difficult in an oven at home. It's very difficult in an oven at home. So 500 Fahrenheit or broil? What do you guys think? All right, I'll turn it to 500. Nobody answered, but I'll put it at 500. All right, 500 it is. It's going to take me a minute, though. So this is like, yeah, this all dried off. Usually I don't let it dry, I wipe it down, but whatever. It's clean now. Flour, ready to go. Ooh. Look what I found, by the way, since we're in the kitchen. Let me get out of here. One second. Okay. So I got this at a Japanese store, and it's dried sesame and dried yuzu. It's so good. I put it just in rice. Really good. So if you ever see something like that, I recommend it. On the package, they show them putting it in noodles, so I'm going to try that next too. So since, again, if you guys are just coming into the channel right now, since pizza is really not an easy thing to do with normal ovens, or not at a restaurant, I'm cooking the simplest thing, which is just mozzarella and tomato sauce and basil. So, okay, let's see. No rolling. I've always rolled my dough. Let's see what happens. So, like I said, sorry I can't show you guys this, but I have too many electronics here set up for this stream, and I don't want to damage anything. I don't want to get flour all over the place. So I'm going to that side of the counter. You guys can still see, though. But here, I can bring this and kind of look at chat while I do that. This song is killing me. Okay, cool. Now I don't have to worry about bringing the computer over here because I can't do that. But I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Better to have undercooked pizza than a burned down house. That's true. I feel like the anchovies weren't completely rejected. This song has got to go. The anchovies weren't completely rejected. But, you know, maybe I'll just put it on a couple. What's up, Harris? Chat will be full of master chefs. Thirsty like all of us. If you roll it, it will be more crispy. Capers instead of anchovies. I'm not a big fan of capers on my pizza, but I love capers in general. Okay, can you guys see any of this? Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'll move this. And I'll move this since we're not using it anymore. You can kind of see. You can see something. Put pineapple on the pizza just to trigger chat. Lift the dough onto the flour. Flour the top. Yeah, I should flour the top. I don't like cross-contamination, so I'm getting a spoon to get more flour. I am that person. Thank you for the reminder to flour the top. I'm not going to do a lot, though, because it's not super moist feeling. So again, don't press the rim. I'm not making a pie, right? Okay. I'm going to flip it. I feel like I put too much flour now. Ooh, that is a good idea, Fluffy. I see. Thank you. Next time, I will zoom. That is a great idea. This is a really great idea. Yeah, I feel like that's way too much flour. Once I turned it over. Okay, so it won't be as ugly as I thought. Since to watch the video. Hey, Mr. Cool, Pizza Farts. Why did you change your name? Pizza Farts always made me laugh, but, you know, also Mr. Cool works. Too much. What happened in the music? Okay, so when I started the stream a while ago, it was just too loud, and since this isn't my usual setup, obviously, I just turned it off. I have music going out in the living room that I can hear, but you guys probably cannot hear it. I don't want the crust to be super thick. And last time I got this dough, I feel like it was a little thick, so I like the way in one of those videos how they stretched it out by just kind of holding it in the air. And now my chat is disappearing. Pick it up on your knuckles. Like I'm a pro. Like I'm a pro. Oh, yes. I feel like a pro.
Hello!
Yes, we are making pizza because chat voted for pizza a few weeks ago. And at first I was like, yeah, pizza, it's never really that good when you do it at home because your oven doesn't get hot enough. And now I'm kind of glad I did it because it's a little simple. I did not make the dough from scratch, no. And I'll tell you why. Because I've tried. I've tried making homemade dough and I failed miserably. That looks good, but now the middle looks too thin. Maybe I was too distracted. Let's see what happens. The knuckle trick was not that great because then it just made the center too thin and the outside too thick. And I don't want it to burn. Ah! When in doubt, ball it back up, right? I think I'm going to do that. That's paper thin now. Fist it! Ha-ha! You have a friend who makes pizza from scratch. Yes. Ask your friend. Ask your friend where they get their yeast. Because the only time I ever try to make it, actually making the dough myself, it was idea. Damn it. The only time I tried to make it myself, the yeast sucked. So. All right. I'm gonna let that sit for like 2-3 minutes just because I don't like the way it looks. I should have just left it. Oh well. But what's worse? A burnt pizza or an ugly pizza? I say a burnt pizza. I think a burnt pizza is worse than an ugly pizza. So just add some castor oil, it will be fine. Play a tarantella. No such thing as an ugly pizza. Trust me, there is. There is. That pineapple is for my own fruit-loving self, not for the pizza. Don't worry. If you're wondering also what the big pot is, that's because oh, you can't see. They're on that side. I'm also making black beans later. I don't know if I'll do that on stream. There's not really anything to watch. I just had them soaking. I soaked them for 2 nights, actually. I don't always do that, but I didn't get around to cooking them last night. But, yes, I'm making some black beans later. Actually, I could start it now while we let this sit. It's been like 2 minutes. Yeah, why not? So when I make black beans, I let them soak for at least 24 hours. I feel like they take longer than other beans to get the right texture when you cook them. Anyways, when I cook them, I let them soak at least for 24 hours. And then I add onion to the pot. I used to add the onion with a little bit of olive oil, and I would let it kind of saute for 2 minutes on both sides of the onion. I stopped doing that because I really didn't see a big difference. It's just something that I usually do when I cook, so I was like, why not do it? Why not do it for the beans? But I really didn't see a difference in doing it, so I stopped that. I'm also making, can you guys even see that? I forgot I had the camera here. Usually I'll use bigger onions or more onions, but I'm not cooking that many beans like I usually do. I have flour all over my arm. That's great. The best. Skifalicious, thanks for the sub. So yeah, still for some reason alerts not going off in this scene, but I do have them on this scene, so it's kind of annoying. No! Oh man. I hate when this happens. And it rarely happens, but I'm out of garlic. Only have 2 pieces left. So I definitely always add garlic. And here's the trick that I do. Because one of my biggest pet peeves in the kitchen cooking is garlic skins flying all over the place. So I always do it on a surface that's easy to clean up. Since I just dried my hands on this paper towel, I'm going to do it here. But these things are the worst. And they fly everywhere. They get stuck on the floor. They get stuck on the counters. They get stuck in the drain. I hate it. Smash it with a knife? Nah. I like the hand technique. It rarely happens that I run out of garlic. And I swear I had... Man, I went to the store earlier too, but I thought I had a whole other bulb. So this one's only getting 2. And I just peel off those little ends. And since this isn't the beans, like the garlic isn't being presented in them, I just, instead of doing it nicely, it doesn't matter with this. So I just kind of break it and open it up like that. Okay, so these are the beans soaking. I don't know how well you guys can see that. That bowl. I've had that soaking for basically over 2 nights. And usually I do double, almost triple this amount. Okay, rinse. All right, those are all rinsed. How many minutes has it been since we let the dough go? She's not wearing a hairnet. Somebody call the health department. Everything says pizza. Yes. So, all right, you guys. That dough is looking kind of sad. It's looking kind of sad. So I decided to do beans because I'm doing them anyways, and I needed to let that dough sit for a few minutes. All right, let's see. I just got flour all up. I know, on the outside of my tea glass, but not on the inside. Teacup. Pizza with beans. Not eating at the same time. Don't worry. That sounds weird, but I was doing it anyways, so I thought I might as well show you guys the process. I'm drinking ginger tea. Black shirt and flour. Story of my life. 90% of my clothes are black. Alright, this looked sad. I should have just left it. Need it. But it's not, I mean, it's not a pie dough, you know? It's a little different. Do the flip. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. It's gonna be so ugly. Yeah, this is this is terrible. No, I should have never done it. All right, this is really terrible. Really terrible. I should have never done that. A backup dough would have been a great idea, but first cooking stream, didn't even think of that. All right. If I was going to make dough for the stream, I would have had to do it like a day in advance probably, or at least in the morning. I don't want to really add olive oil. Ah, it's full of holes. It's full of holes. No. 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 It's terrible. All right, we're going to have a holy pizza. Damn, this sucks. All right. Always have a backup, right? All right, pinching the dough. The holes are getting bigger. This is terrible. This is terrible. It doesn't need... Actually, fried pizza dough is not a bad idea. You could use this and it gnocco frito. That might be a good idea because this is a disaster, you guys. This is like a bad Halloween costume. This is really bad. Okay. Goodbye, pizza stream. We're gonna change this up. It wasn't the water on it. It was the... Yeah, it's overworked now. It's not the water that did it, but it's the fact that I put it in a ball again, and then once I put it in a ball, it was impossible. Bean stream. The beans don't really, I mean, that's not really a stream though. You know what I mean? The beans are so simple. You just put them on and walk away. The title was all clickbait. All right, I could try one more time. Let's see what happens. You're supposed to throw it in the air spinning. There you go. Now that it's small again, I can do that successfully. But yeah, I might actually... The only way to save this now is using the rolling pin or frying it. Alright, something's happening. Something's happening here. No holes. No holes. No holes. The pin was waiting for this. It's reviving. Yes. Alright. Come on. Don't do this to me. It's alive.
Okay.
Hey, I heard something. I heard something over there. Thanks for the 7 months, Mr. Hankin. Okay, there's a rip. There's a tear in it. Dr. Pizza Stein. Okay. Holes are back. So, I'm going to the pin. Last resort. Okay, that's a little better. That's doing something.
Hello!
2 hours later.
Hello!
Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, finally. Damn! Back to an ugly pizza though. Well, I wasn't completely wrong. This is not gluten-free pizza. Absolutely not.
Hello!
No! There's a hole! There's a new hole! Alright. The dough is done for. It's been used and abused, man. It's an ugly pizza, but we will survive. Uh, uh. Alright, this is the ugliest, probably gonna go into history as the ugliest pizza I ever made. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. This is like, I should make it, I should make it, I should make it into a shape, I feel like at this point. But this end is gonna be super thick, Alright. Here's the thing I told you guys I was going to use to cook it on. There's not enough gluten. A couple people said that. Hey, I did get this in LA, so that is a possibility with all the gluten-free freaks that are not gluten-free because they need to be. They just think they need to be.
Hello!
Ooh, the oven is hot. This towel is warm now. Okay. Okay. So we have an ugly pizza, but it's not completely dead. You think it's gonna cook too thin. Well, going for thin crust pizza. So I don't really care about that, but I do care that it's ugly, and I wish I would not have re-rolled it or put it into a ball again. Mas praised. When is the last time you talked to Steven Soderbergh? You were really natural in GFE. Do you still audition? Last time I talked to him, I don't know. We text every now and then, but it's probably been a while. Thanks for watching my stream, by the way. Batmillion, thanks for the subs. Stephen Little Bear, thank you for the sub. Luan Kono. Elk Björn, thanks for the subs, you guys. What's up? I need some scissors. Okay, can you guys see that? This cord's getting in the way. This is what I was afraid of. I'm kind of eyeballing this. Also, I'm going to add salt to this. Uh-huh. Okay. Now here's the question. Like I said, it's been a long time since I have even attempted to make pizza at home. I don't remember if I put the cheese on. I don't remember if I put it in the oven for a while and then added the cheese like midway through, so I'm going to read the recipe again since I already messed up this much. I think this recipe was just for the dough, right? Yeah. That's just for the dough. Where is... Here. Okay. There you go. There's a nicer circular form. Okay, we've done this. I did not do that. Okay. Here's the part I want. Okay, This is a bad translation. Very bad translation. Okay, so cook for 6 to 7 minutes with the tomato. After 6 to 7 minutes, then you will take the pizza and add the cheese.
Hello.
And bake another 6 to 7 minutes at the same temperature. Okay. So this is saying 6 to 7, but usually Italians do like a full-size pizza, really thin crust. I got half that amount. So I'm not going to do 6 to 7. I'm just going to eyeball it. Splorp. Thanks for the sub. Duck Egg 5. Thanks for the subs, you guys. What's up? All right, back to this. Ooh, oregano. Almost forgot that. I brought this back from Italy, actually. From Sicily. All right. That's good. And now, actually, we could put that in. All right. So I'm going to put the sauce on. Not all of it. It said to conserve some of it. And the edges of this are definitely going to be much more thick than I want them to be, but that's because I ruined the dough. Oh well. putting this disaster shape in the oven. Ah, the heat. Ah. I'm thirsty, and I had to move my water out there to set this up. All right.
Hello!
So I remembered one thing, which is don't put the cheese in at the beginning, because then it overcooks it. This is gonna kill me. You're killing me. Albert Hall, thanks for the sub. What's up? Garlic is not required on pizza. I like it sometimes, but it depends. On a margarita, no. No. This looks good. Can you guys see that? Yeah.
Hello!
Is it true garlic is bad for digestion? No. I think some people get indigestion, but probably they're eating things they shouldn't either. Alan Alansky, 2017, thanks for the sub. I'm going to look at that picture one more time of this lady's. She put the mozzarella in cubes. So instead of leaving it like this, she. How does it turn out though? It turned out okay. Yeah, maybe I should do that. So I'm not even going to bother cutting it. I'm just going to rip it up. That's already 3 minutes. I'm going to try this. I've had better, but it's good. Smells okay. All right. I'm going to do this really fast because it looks like now is a good time to add this. Garlic bread? No. We're making a really ugly pizza. Not a vampire. How do you know? I don't know. I think I want one more. Just to be on the safe side. Always a little more cheese, you know? Than not enough. Yeah, this is meh.
Okay.
that's hard. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to do this part fast to hurry up and get it back in the oven. Some of the spots look kind of dry, like where I put the sauce down. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, just in the areas where it looks dry. Ah, burn. Whoa, what the hell? Must praised. See, when I don't have the alerts working. Thank you very much for that amazing, amazing tip. I hope you're liking this cooking stream. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This is my first cooking stream that I've done on Twitch, anywhere, actually. I cook a lot. My chat community, my Twitch community knows that. I usually post a lot of food pictures on Instagram of things that I'm cooking, not just going out to eat. So I cook a lot at home. And doing this kind of stream is something that I've been talking about for a long time, but it's just a completely different setup. Not super ideal because, like I said, you have, here I can hide this camera so you guys can see. I have all these cords here. These are like the webcams, my power sources, and I'll just have to spend a little more time on this setup, I think, because I would have liked to be able to show you guys that process here, but there's too much stuff that I don't want to get dirty. Anyways, thanks very much once again. Mas praised. That means a lot. I'm fairly new to Twitch, so still learning curves, you know? Abulis UK, thanks for the sub. What's up? And Saint1926, thank you for the sub. What's up, you guys? And thank you very much once again, Mas praise. Really, really appreciate that. That means a lot. First time for everything. The pizza is in the oven. So I'm gonna eat some of this cheese. Get a pizza camera. Yeah, this is not the best mozzarella. It's a little acidic. But it's still good enough for me to keep eating it. All right. Here's my basil, you guys. I keep it on the window. And my brother gave me this really, really great tip. This is actually 3 basil plants. And then I just fill it up with water in here. And it lasts a really long time. And it grows back really fast. But I'm lucky, I live in California, so I get more sun than a lot of people. But this is like the easiest way to keep basil alive in the house. All right, the timer went off. So, like I said, I'm making a smaller pizza than most recipes call for. So, obviously, I cut the time in half. And I don't know. I'm going to let it go 2 more minutes. Who needs ASMR? Bring on the dough. What the hell? I just got a hilarious text from a friend. Something I cannot repeat on stream. But she sent me I'm just drying this basil, by the way, because I just rinsed it off. No one wants wet basil. My friend sent me a photo of some product the other day. And the name for it was so bad. So bad. I was like, who okayed this? Who okayed this as as a name for a product? It was crazy. It's something I can't say on stream, but also I don't want to promote the product. Why? And it's not even a product that I would use. So there you go. Now, I like a lot of basil on my pizza. Sometimes when you get traditional pizza, they put like this much. More of a garnish, but I love basil. Sub to say those Cortez are dope. Awesome. Thank you. No garlic in this pizza. All right. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm a lot nervous. I have to take it out because the mozzarella will overcook if I don't. And you know what? I'm going to put 2 anchovies on it because chat was like in the middle. You guys were like, yes, no, yes, no. Yes. So I'm going to put 2. Not on the whole thing. Can you see that? No, you cannot. Okay. So with anchovies in a jar, I feel like they're better quality and they have less bones somehow. Or maybe it's all in my mind. But easiest way to get them out is with the knife. But once you refrigerate them, they are a little bit more difficult to pull out of the jar. Okay, so only 2. Basil everywhere. More basil. This is the worst shirt to cook in. I keep getting caught on things. Okay. A lot of basil. A lot of basil. I love the basil. Okay. Mas praised. Are you a vegetarian or vegan? If so, I like making this Greek style pearl couscous salad with feta. It's cool when you're damn tired of quinoa. I am not a vegan or vegetarian. I eat everything, and I do like to try. I don't do meatless Mondays or anything like that, but yeah, I try to make sure that I'm not always eating meat or always eating fish. But when I do, I always try to get the best quality, and that's why I love cooking so much. and I talk about this in chat a lot, even though this is my first cooking stream. The reason I love cooking so much is because I know what I'm putting inside of my body, and I feel good afterwards. When I go out to eat, it's like a hit or miss. So that's why I usually tend to visit the same restaurants because I know they're safe. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting more value when I'm eating at home. And I also like it. I like cooking, and I like cooking for friends. But yes, that actually sounds good. But I wouldn't know where to get Greek style pearl couscous. There's a lot of bad couscous here. Mr. Hankin out with the gifted sub. Thank you, sir. I don't really have a favorite dish to cook. I know that I make chicken enchiladas very, very good. They're praised by everybody. I love making it. Today for lunch, I made a lobster pasta, which was super, super good. I like trying new things. That's why I say I don't really have a favorite dish. I really like, when I go to a restaurant, I like to come home and say, ooh, how can I make that? How can I try that? So that's something that I enjoy. I just like trying new things. And I like using, even though I cheated today because I told you guys, if you guys make me do pizza, I'm using pre-made dough. But when a recipe calls for something canned or semi-prepared, or even like vegetables chopped up, pre-chopped up in the store, I don't mess with that. See? I have a whole pineapple and a whole butternut squash. What am I going to do with that butternut squash? I'm probably just going to make a soup with it anyways. In theory, I could get the pre-peeled, pre-cubed butternut squash. I don't know why. I just don't like to. I don't know how fresh it is. It's like buying garlic from the store pre-peeled. Blech. Never. Never, never, never. So, yeah, I just enjoy making things as fresh as possible. They always taste better. You always feel better. So this pizza is probably ready to go. There's the new, where is my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's the new viral marketing technique, naming and branding with your product with a crazy, outrageous name to get attention. Think of manscaping products and general hygiene niche. Anything goes. Anything for money, I guess. That is true. This wasn't that, though. This product sounded delicate, but it had a very dirty undertone. Albert Hall out with the gifted sub. Thank you very much. Roasted butternut squash with cinnamon. That makes it really sweet. I wouldn't do that, but I have put it on top of a pastry dough with goat cheese and honey. That's good. Sweet, savory. All right. I might have thrown away my pizza cutter. I didn't. Haha. So, that's where I store the stuff that I don't use in the kitchen every day that takes, so it doesn't take up too much room on the counter. Somebody asked me, what is my dream kitchen or dream house? It would be to see none of this stuff. None of this. None of this. None of this. Seamless. I wouldn't want to see any of it. There would be a perfect place for everything. Anyways. Let's try this. Oven off. Well, Kitchen is a disaster already. I might need that again. Speaking of brand names, there was something on the news the other day about people naming their brand after really generic sounding names. That's also a new trend in marketing. I got distracted with chat. I hope the pizza is not cold. But it's so sad. It's so sad. I shouldn't even show you guys this. No. 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 Damn it. I'm putting it back in the oven. It needs to cook more. Damn. I should have checked that before putting this stuff on. Oh well. And that's what happens when you don't roll your dough right, man. Raw dough is an acquired taste. I loved it when I was a kid. Blech. Alright, I'm gonna put some stuff away since we have to wait. But maybe I should put my... I want to see how much time passes, actually. How many minutes? Minute and a half. Not that long. Whoa. You had back surgery a few years ago. And while you were recovering in and out, you internet purchased a $1,000 pizza oven and used it twice. Oof. Was that the thing that was all over Instagram? Like this big, really small. And it said, oh, it gets just as hot as a wood fire oven. The oven is on, yeah. I turned it off and I was like, ooh, maybe I should check that it's actually cooked. The oven is on. Do not worry, but thank you for worrying. It was about to be the prettiest pizza. Then I was like, it seems too thin. And I re-balled the dough. Bad idea. Worst mistake. So now it's ugly and too thick. Cleaning and cooking is a must. That is a jar of breadsticks on the counter. Sasha is my father. Why, thank you. The oven turned itself off. I bet your friend did it to troll you. All right. Especially when you look, I agree with you, especially when you value the time and effort it took to create a meal. You're right about many restaurants. Once saw, whoa, a restaurant owner drag a weird bloody animal into the back while mid-meal in Chicago. Whoa, crazy. That's hardcore. Facelift 30, thank you for the sub, man. Next time, buy a backup. Somebody else said that earlier. You know, things you learn along the way doing cooking streams. I think it will be edible. It's ugly, but it will be edible. All right. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. All right, should I cut it in squares at this point? Because, so sad. So sad. Yeah, it's still, man, I actually could have left it the way it was before I destroyed the shape because it's actually too thick. That piece is trash. All right, you guys. The final reveal is whether or not it actually tastes good. Hey, did your family ever make you do this when you're done cooking in the oven with the oven? You leave it open. You take that hot air for the rest of the house. Okay, it's hot. I hate eating standing up, you guys. And that I did think about before I started this. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. But I have to say, I got this dough before to do a pizza at home, and it was much better. This has a weird, almost sourdough flavor. That's not right, but it still tastes good. If I could sit on my counter without knocking this over, I would. Did I put salt on what? I bought the dough pre-made, so I don't know how they make it. Next time I'll try another place. Unless somebody somebody, what if the dough is old? No, they make it there really every day, actually. Next time, I think I'll go to an actual pizza place and see if they'll give me dough. Somebody said, did I put salt on it? And I don't know what you mean. But I did add salt to the tomato sauce. That's really hot. Yeah, whoever was in chat and said that their friend makes pizza and does competitions, please send my mods a message, because I need to know where they get that brewer's yeast. That's, I think, one of the hardest parts. He shows how to make, ooh, it's going fast. He shows how to make dough, sauce. He shows how to make dough, sauce, even the cheese if you want to go crazy with it. You tried some of his recipes and they came out great. I might have missed your first comment, but whatever you're talking about, I like the sound of that. If you could send it to my mods, thank you. More information. You work in a pizza shop with a wood oven inside of a brewery, and you use the same yeast as the beer for your dough. Yeah, they call it brewer's yeast. But I'm convinced the one that I found was of poor quality, because it did not taste good. It did not work well either. All right, I'm gonna try the one with the anchovies. Oh, sorry. Also, something I got in Sicily. Almost forgot. Now, little known fact for my fellow Americans: pepperoncini flakes. Or pepperoncini, okay? Nobody in Italy puts red pepper flakes on their pizza. Maybe unless they came to America, they saw it, they tried it, they liked it. Instead, many people drizzle olive oil all over their pizza, or spicy olive oil. I don't like putting olive oil on my pizza. But I still love red pepper flakes. But I think the olive oil is just overkill. It takes over the flavor of the pizza. But that being said, whenever I eat pizza in Italy, I still ask for it, for red pepper flakes or pepperoncino. I always start by saying pepperoncino, and then they usually bring polvere, which is a powder version of red pepper flakes. Like cayenne, how we shake cayenne because it's a powder, but they've ground the red pepper flakes into a powder. Not the same thing. Not the same thing at all. Then I learned you can say frantomato or frantomatu to ask for it, because there is a specific way to say it, but it's just not a popular thing. It's pretty good. I mean, it's much better than I thought it would be. But the dough, I'm not like a huge fan of. It has a strange taste. I used to eat, is Amelia's in Berkeley, is it like one of those places you just go inside and stand at the counter and you get a slice? Anyways, I have good memories of eating really good pizza in Berkeley. No bird butt cocktail, thank you. Shrimp chip pizza. All right. I'm not gonna eat. The ends are too thick, like I predicted. What's up, Oberheld? Too complicated to cook noodles and soup next time. I don't speak Italian, but I speak food. So when I travel, I try to, speak enough to get by to order and give directions. Not eating pizza for 2 hours, no. I made a very ugly pizza. It is good though. I love gorgonzola. Yes. But it's so hard to find here. It's basically impossible to find here. Um, I mean, I'll buy it online, but you have to eat it right away. It's I also like the hard kind. It's like mountain gorgonzola, I think. Mm-hmm. My favorite hot sauce is the one that I make. Mm-hmm. The only time you would ever eat anchovies was when you didn't want to share your pizza. I like your style. Blue cheese on pizza? No. Gorgonzola on pizza? Yes. Not a big difference, but slight difference. Difference enough. And it depends on the recipe. Is it okay to have garlic bread with pizza, or is that too much bread? Hey, whatever makes your belly happy, man. You broke the language because you thought you were able to speak Italian reading the Italian site till you noticed I had Translate on. I mean, it's fine. Mods know when people are new to the chat. Sometimes people agree to the rules just to hurry up and come into the chat and don't really read them. That's why we do give people a few chances. But then if the mods see people repeating the same thing over after they've been warned, the message gets deleted. You're not getting banned unless you do something aggressive to the mods or to somebody else. But there's no banning happening. It's either messages deleted or getting timed out. Mm-hmm.
Hello!
What temperature did I cook it at? I ended up putting it on 500 Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Mm. Mr. Robot, a thing? Wondering. What do you mean, a thing? That's not really a question. However, I read it because I love the show Mr. Robot. So I'm just curious. What are you wondering? I'm wondering, what are you wondering? I have not watched this last and final season yet, though. So no spoilers, please. They just took way too long to come up to release it.
Hello!
Could I rate the pizza out of 10? I would say it's a 6. No, 6.5. Um, like I said, the dough, even if it would have been the right shape, I don't remember the dough being this flavor. It has a strange flavor now. It's a little bit too much like sourdough, which is not for me. Didn't save the cooking stream debut for Thanksgiving. No, because I will be with my family, so that is never gonna happen. Peace out, Grizzle. Steak and potatoes for the next stream. Well, I like doing steak on the barbecue, so I don't know if I would do it on a stream. Yes. I should have done the stream. I should have streamed me making the pasta. Kaylin, thank you for the sub. Raiden, Death Rain, thanks for the subs, you guys. Sorry for the delay, but I did kind of hear those alerts go off in the background, but there's something up with my alerts tonight, which is kind of annoying. But somebody told me OBS is having some problems, so. Last night you felt horrible and your body went, I need chocolate milk and Pringles stat. And normally I don't eat those things, but it was fixed. That's a really weird combination, but okay. I understand. Sometimes you just crave something. And then afterwards, you don't even have to finish the whole thing. You're just like, eh. Don't need all of it. I just needed some of it. Somebody a while ago asked, will I eat anything else after this? That was a small pizza. I'm going to have a salad. An arugula salad. Not arugula, Mom. Yeah, I'll definitely have a salad after this. Who got the shirt? Oh, you missed that. That was last week. Mr. Murdoch won the giveaway. Hey, I said no spoilers, man. Did I eat all the pizza? I ate all of it except this piece because the way I rolled it out and cut it up, there's nothing on it. Actually, there's some cheese. I'm gonna eat that. McCready is not in this room. I can't keep him around while I'm streaming because it's too much of a distraction. The pizza tastes like sourdough because you don't have the Italian water and you don't have the Italian yeast. For sure the water thing I agree with. For sure the quality of the yeast I agree with. But I think they could have actually used the sourdough Whatever makes sourdough, I don't know. I think they added that in there. If you want a real kick, take some pizza dough and fry it, then make a pizza on it. I actually, with this same dough, I have made gnocco frito with this dough, and it works really well. You just cut it up in squares, fry it, and then you put like prosciutto on it. Oh, so good. Thanks, I am they. Do you like potatoes in pizza? No, I don't.
Hello!
No earrings today. Ooh, I forgot to put them on. That is why. Oh, I'm not even gonna answer that. That's a baiting statement. Disagree. Backbreaker 12, thanks for the sub. What's up? I don't eat dessert every day. Definitely not every day. But I eat a lot of dark chocolate. Not a lot, but often, I would say. Gordon Ramsay would have destroyed me for this one. Why do you wear sneakers in the house? Well, it was either sneakers or slippers because bare feet in the kitchen is not fun.
Hello!
Sin576 or Chin576, thanks for the sub. What's up? I love barbecue, you guys. I sure do. What is your opinion on the phenomenon known as Sweet Anita, the Twitch streamer with Tourette syndrome? Okay, I actually just discovered her a few days ago because there was some news about her dealing with a stalker, and she made a statement that the police didn't really do much, and he was able to get a house right next to her, and I was like, that's some messed up stuff, and I think it's really terrible. I haven't watched her streams. I don't know what kind of streams she does, but regardless of what kind of streams she's doing, that's really crappy stuff to have to deal with, and I definitely feel for her. Craziest food I've ever eaten? I don't know. Bugs. Fried bugs. Not really crazy though. Go to fast food, burgers, Mexican or Chinese? Mexican. But I wouldn't consider Mexican fast food unless you're eating at a crappy place. I like sourdough. I do not like sourdough flavored pizza. Two separate things. What kind of rice dish are you making? Oh, those bronze pans in the back? I need to clean them. My mom cleaned them last time she was here. I mean, clean them. The bottom of them, you know, where they get stained from the heat. I've never eaten ant larvae, but I've eaten silkworms. yeah, it was kind of a short stream, but I figured a pizza stream would be kind of short. Anyways, you guys, that's it. Secret sauce is done. And thanks everybody for watching. Thanks mods. That was an interesting experiment. Have a good night or day wherever you guys are. See you next time. And make sure you have your notifications turned on to know when I go live, or follow me on social media where I also announce when I go live. All right, bye.